Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be drawing some more weapons. Yeah. I don't know, I have a dagger in mind that I would like to draw, but I'm sure I'll end up drawing other weapons besides just this dagger. But I don't know what those weapons will be, so you'll just have to wait and see. Right. Now, what I had in mind for a dagger was something a little like this. I don't really know how to explain it. That's why I kind of just went right into drawing it, because I don't really know how to explain what the hell I have in my head. But it's not super complicated. It's just like that. Then add a couple spiky bits right there. And add a big ol' bit like that to where we add the handle. I don't know how much I'm liking this handle though, because well, it doesn't seem very functional. But we're not going for functional at the moment. We're just going for something that's cool. Doesn't need to be functional, just needs to be cool at the moment. Alright. No, this isn't quite what I had in mind, but that's fine. It's not terrible looking or anything. I think it looks decent, and I'll clean it up a little bit still too, and I haven't even drawn the bottom bit, but I mean, the bottom bit's not a lot. It's just a little bit more, I don't know, whatever the hell material this is. Dragon stuff. I don't know. I guess I could probably make this a little more sharper. Possibly add a point there. Like that. So for this, yeah, it'd probably just be, I'm not really sure how I'd want that. Alright, let's go ahead and erase all of this and try to turn this into something a little more organized. God damn it, Can Man's in the corner. God freaking damn it. I'm not even sure if you can see that, but that's Can Man. Yes, he will appear in many of my drawings and has appeared in many of my drawings because the little one sneaks in my room and draws Can Man. I also said it was fine if they draw Can Man on the page, so I'm not actually mad. I just think it's funny that I didn't notice before I started recording. Alright. The blade's a little wonky, so I'm going to try to fix that. We'll go ahead and grab Chetta number 6. Dang. I already went through 6 whole pencils. 6 pencils in a year. Actually, I only went through 5. And one of them was broken, so really it was only 4. I think that's pretty good, right? Yeah, that means I didn't draw enough. I need to draw more. I need to go through 100 pencils in 1 year. Yep. If you're not going through 100 pencils in 1 year, did you even draw enough? No. I need to go through more. Except for I actually want to start drawing digitally more, so I guess I actually want to be going through less pencils. But I'll always be still keeping up this daily sketchbook thing, so I'll always be using pencils to some extent. Alright. There we go. Go like that. And now, I'm not entirely sure how I wanted this to look, because I don't remember. Because I had the original idea for this dagger when I was doing school, and that was... I don't actually remember when I stopped doing school, but that was a long time ago. like many hours ago. Alright. There we go. Try and get some fabric, like torn fabric-ish type stuff coming out of here. There we go on that part. That's not perfect. That's a little too skinny, honestly, I think. Now, where's Tiny? I haven't actually used Tiny in quite some time, but here we go. Well, I guess I used Tiny a little bit ago, but I didn't really. I tried to, but then the eraser wasn't out, so I just didn't. Let's see how much eraser I even have left. Hold on. Not very much at all. This pencil also needs sharpened. Alright, so what are we going to do next? Well, first we're going to shade that part. And then I don't know, because I didn't plan any other ones. I mean, I guess I barely planned this one, but hey, who cares? Alright, let's go ahead and shade these. We can very lightly shade these. Very lightly. Just trying to give it some color. Alright, that's number one. What should we try to draw next? For the I haven't drawn a scythe in a long time. I don't like that you can see my shadow. Right here, you can see my shadow. I don't like that. That annoys me. That means this light is too dim. That just means I need to charge the fucking batteries. But I didn't, because I didn't think about it. It's all shining in my eyes. Or it's meant... No, I do need to charge batteries. I thought maybe it was just not turned up all the way. Anyways, scythe time. What type of scythe should we do? I don't know. I haven't drawn a scythe in quite some time. Last time I drew a scythe was probably when I designed that one scythe. I really like that scythe I drew quite a while ago. I don't even remember how I came up with it. Like, I can't remember if I was copying it or if I actually came up with it on my own. I know I came up with some aspects of it, but I don't know if I was copying it or not. But this isn't based off that scythe. This is just randomness. I was thinking of, like, a crow while doing this. I like to always, like, bend the scythe stick, because I feel like it's cooler if you bend it. Should it actually be bended? Probably not, considering this is already a shitty weapon. You probably shouldn't make it shittier. And if you didn't know, scythes are incredibly impractical weapons. Very, very, very much so. Like, horrible, actually. Alright. They're horrible, but they're cool. Alright. There we go. Perfect. I remember I do have a character in my story who uses a scythe, but even when making that character, I knew scythes are horrible weapons. I mean, it doesn't take much brain power to realize a scythe is a bad weapon. The blade, the sharp part, is right here. It's pointing towards you. You try to cut something with that, you gotta pull it towards you. So then they already have to be, like, standing right here, and if they just have a sword or something, they could already stab you. It's not a good weapon. A war scythe's not bad, but a war scythe, that's just a fucking spear with extra steps. Kinda. That's what I'm gonna say it is, because I don't actually know. I've seen pictures of them, but I don't actually know if there's, like, a big difference that I don't know of or something. I don't really think there's much else I can add to this. Like, nothing I'm thinking of. I was trying to think of something to do with, like, crows, but, like, I don't really know much about crows. So I don't know. I gave him an I. I'm gonna erase that because it makes it look kind of weird. I do kind of like this. I was thinking of Crow, but after I shaded that in, that kind of looks like an armor over the scythe. So it does look a little weird now, but I think it's fine. It's fine. We could do a staff now, because I did a dagger and a scythe, so I could do a staff now, or I could do a mace. I don't really draw, or hammer, I mean. I don't really draw, well, I don't think I've ever actually drawn a mace, or a hammer. I mean, I don't think I've drawn a mace either, but I'm not going to. I'm going to draw a staff, because I like staffs. I could try to draw something. I designed a staff that I didn't use references for that I was very proud of. I can't remember exactly what it looks like, but I do remember the gem in the center of it was like rainbow, and that was because it like had something to do with like it was all of the elements or whatever. It could use all of them perfectly and stuff, and it was supposed to look really powerful, but it was actually like not powerful at all. It was a trick. You used it and it actually stole your like magic power or whatever. That's what it did. I don't remember why, but that's what it did. There was a reason for that. There was a character that used it and had a reason for that. I probably just too strong or something. I don't know. But I don't know. I didn't write it down because I made it all up in my head while I was drawing the staff, and then that was it. I think I told my dad, and then if he remembers, he's the only one who knows what it was now. There we go. I'm adding like 4 spikes on each side, but this isn't, or I'm not going to add one on the bottom, but this isn't actually what it looked like. It had a circle around it. Well, I actually drew, I think I drew 2 or 3 variants of it. I can't actually remember if it was 2 or 3. My fucking shadow is darker than the pencil. I can't see. But there was actually circles with gems in it. If you ever seen a biblically accurate angel, it was kind of like the rings of eyes that circle around it, except it had gems on it. It was floating around this like that, and then there was some things kind of like this, but they were like this shape actually, because there was also a ring that the whole thing was connected to. There was a ring around the whole thing that it was connected to, and then it was held in by the staff, and the only things that was actually floating was the gem and the floating rings. But I don't actually know what to do with this one because of that. I could try adding a circle in here, but since I drew these things so weird, I don't know if I'll get a super good circle. I guess we're gonna shade this in too, just for the sake of me not having to fix this. But also, I do remember one thing. I did not want to deal with figuring out how these 2 pieces connected, and I didn't want them to just connect with nothing. So I actually tied a wrap around the handle and that part, and I'm pretty sure I stole that like directly from Frieren. Doesn't she have like a fabric thingy on her staff that wraps up like that? I think she does. I know she has the circle. I also stole the circle from her, but I mean, does that really count as stealing? It's a circle. I don't know. Here is staff. I don't feel like drawing a staff anymore. I got bored of it. Dagger. Dagger go burr. I'm gonna just draw random lines like I did that one time, and then turn it into a blade. Ka-chow. I'm not doing it like I did that one time. Ka-chow. Alright, and then we'll connect a handle to this, because why not, right? Alright, and there we go. Boom, what a perfect, beautiful fantasy knife. It makes all the sense. I mean, it's got, like, sharp, and then it's got, like, other sharp. It doesn't matter where it's sharp. All that matters is that it's sharp somewhere so it can cut someone. And that's all that matters. Alright, I need to actually sharpen this pencil still, because I never actually oh no. Oh no, it exploded on me. Shushy, shushy. Nothing happened. There's not pencil shavings everywhere. I'm going to have to grab a vacuum after this, because I'm just going to throw all this stuff on the floor. Alright. Yep. Yeah, it's fine to get it on the floor, right? Because you can just vacuum it. Alright. Oh yeah, I was sharpening my pencil. I forgot about that. How long is this video? I feel like it's been a long time. Probably because I'm rambling. What was I doing? What was I about to draw? I had an idea for something I wanted to draw. The pencil's sharpened now. Did I want to draw a hammer? No. A skull. It was some... Ow, I just bit my tongue. It was something to do with a skull. There's still pencil left. Oh, no. What the... what? Huh? Where the hell did this come from? I don't know. Here you go, Mr. Pencil Sharpener. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. Doing... math. Nope, not math. 2 plus 2 equals 8. Math. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, I forgot what I was doing again. Oh, yeah, sword with skull. But, like, a cool skull. And by that, I mean, I'm just gonna make shit up because I can't draw an actual skull. At least not without, like, a reference. So, we're just gonna make shit up. Oh, yeah, look at the cool skull. And we'll give him eyes. Oh yeah, he looking wonky. You know what? I might ditch the cool look specifically actually to make him look wonky. Because I think that would be pretty funny too. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to ditch the cool look to make him look wonky. Wasn't me. Because you can't tell me this isn't funny. Alright, so now we need to make the sword fit this somehow. How are we going to do that? I don't know. We gotta, let's connect the sword, ka-chow, to the skull through the top. Yes, why am I talking like this? I don't know. But we'll also put this right here, circling around the skull. We'll also connect it at the base down here, so this is like in a circle in the crossguard or something. Yes, I'm a genius. I'm a friggin' genius. And then I guess we'll have to make this circle bigger because, well, at the moment it's not a so we make that bigger. Alright. It's looking like it is right now. Boom. Beautiful. What else was I going to do? I don't know. Add a handle. Yep. Add a handle. Oh, wait, but then the blade is going to... That's fine. We don't need the fucking tip of the blade anyways. This is not important to a sword. Why would that be important to a sword? Alright, I got this. Boom. Look at how beautiful that is. That's actually not bad. It's not, like, amazing or anything, but it's not bad. If that's a circle, we should also do this a circle too, right? Watch this. Boom. That is connected to the circle, because I am a genius. Oh, yeah. But I might have made that circle a little too small. Alright. I don't even know why I'm trying to draw these circles so difficultly. That is a word, trust me. Yep, boom, beautiful. What a beautiful circle that is. It's beautiful. You can't change my mind because I just won't listen to you. And then we'll go ahead and add cross-guardness to this. Yes, bear with me. Come on. It's going to look beautiful. And then we'll just like do circles again, because circles are circular and they're shapes. Yep. Boom. Beautiful. Those aren't even. This is great so far. I'm loving this. Alright. We're going like this. And then you know what? We're going to kick that blade up into thickerness. And then you know what? We will see the end of the blade. Because this is just a really fucked up sword. It doesn't even really get a sharp tip. Boom, isn't it beautiful? Isn't that the most beautiful sword you've ever seen in your life? Oh yeah. It's so sharp that I put lines on it. What am I gonna Frosty the Snowman it? Give it 3 things. Right in the ancient texts. I'm just... Yes, it spells things. Trust me. It definitely spells things. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing there. That was funny, though. I like that sword. We shall name this one 2 + 2 = 8. That is the sword. Alright, what the fuck am I doing? I'm gonna end the video here. I might draw something else on this page, but I'm gonna end the video. Bye.